Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, wanted to talk about something interesting I saw, and before I get into it, let me just give this man a shout out. Shout out to my main man, Michael Montero. Montero on boxing. If you guys don't know out there, Michael Montero is someone that I've been watching on YouTube for about a good, I'm gonna say 2.5 to 3 years now, and but Michael, I think he's good at what he does. His stuff's well put together. Um, Insightful guy. Tries to call it down the middle. He tries to call it down the middle. Does not nobody is capable of always calling it down the middle, but he at least makes the effort to try to call it down the middle. And I respect him. I genuinely respect him. I had a chance to talk to him a couple of times on Facebook. I met him very briefly in 2016 at the Roman Gonzalez Quadras fight. Hopefully, in the future, get to meet him and maybe do a video with him. That'd be great. But he's good at what he does, and he got some interviews recently because he was at the fights. He was at the Rum Vasaya Strata fight this week at the Forum in LA, and he actually had a chance to interview two very, very notable light heavyweights. He interviewed Sergey Kovalev, who was there ringside, and he also interviewed Dmitry Bivol. Now, it's interesting to note this because I've made some videos about Dmitry Bivol who have been very negative because of the fact that with Bivol, and I'm only going off of my experiences. I can't go off of what nobody else is telling me. But from my experience talking to everybody inside the boxing world, the boxing writers, boxing media members that I'm close to, boxing to people I know, they just go on so much about Bivol. Like, I heard people go on about Bivol like crazy. And he hasn't really fought the best fighters yet. I've seen he's a long, rangy boxer puncher, which is generally what I do like to watch, which is ironic that I made the videos that I made about him. But I think people's hype of him, from what I've heard, only from boxing people and boxing insiders, is a bit premature. And I think we need to wait for this Barrera fight before we start making these kind of judgments with Dmitry Bivol. So with that being said, it was the first time I've ever watched an interview of Dmitry Bivol's. And I never knew that his English was so good. Like, he has really, really good English, fantastic English. He speaks better English than some of the American fighters. But Bivol and Sergey Kovalev was interesting because Bivol and Sergey Kovalev were asked a question by Michael Montero. They were asked, would you fight in the World Boxing Super Series? Is that if hypothetically speaking, if Richard Schaefer and Kayla Sunderland and all the powers that be over there, if they came together and they made a big light heavyweight tournament, would you guys compete in it? Kovalev gave a flat-out direct answer of yes. Bivol said yes, but in a more deeper way, I guess. Like, he was just basically saying like that tournament would probably be very hard to put together, but if the best guys are in it, yeah, I'll fight them. That's what he said. So, that's the division, right? A lot because one guy asked me on my Google Hangout, my live stream that I did it from. What was the fight? Danny Garcia Rios. He said, Brennan, what tournament should the World Boxing Super Series target next year? And that's, if politics weren't an issue, that's probably one of the divisions they should target, because there is so many great fights to be made at light heavyweight. So many great fighters, so many great talents that we need to see tested against top level opposition. They should find a way to make that happen. When we talk, because when you talk about light heavyweight division, you're talking about Kovalev, Donna Stevenson, Eliezer Alvarez, Vazik, Beterbiev, Bivol, Sullivan Barrera. You could throw guys like Badu Jack and Joe Smith Jr. and even a Marcus Brown. And if they made it like a 10-man tournament with those 10 guys, that's Ring Magazine's top 10, by the way. But if they made a top 10 tournament with those guys, that would be so phenomenal. That'd be huge. And all those fights would be exciting. Kovalev and Bivol confirmed that they would do it. I think they should do it. And I think if there was a division where you can make, like, as far as the amount of fights you can make, maybe not at the top level, but as far as the amount of quality fights you could put on, light heavyweight would be the division to do that in, because you're talking about Kovalev, Vazik, Kovalev, Stevenson, Vazik, Stevenson, Alvarez, Bivol, Beterbiev, Vazik, Vazik, Bivol, Barrera, Kovalev. There's so many freaking matchups you can make in that division, and that'd probably be the weight class I'd like to see that tournament happen in. And I'm really rooting for this tournament to continue, like, picking up steam. I hope, like, American networks they find an American network where they can have that tournament aired here in America, because I feel like a lot of people, maybe casual boxing fans or just casual sports fans in general, have been starved out of some fantastic, high-quality fights. I mean, the Gassiev-Dorticos fight alone, one of the best fights of the year. So with that being taken into account, I just wanted to put that out there that Kovalev and Dmitry Bivol both confirmed that they would both participate in the World Boxing Super Series if it should ever be made. And that's what it is. What do you guys think? Do you guys think the World Boxing Super Series should make a tournament between the light heavyweights? Because I really don't see a division where you can make as many high-quality fights. Maybe 115 if Inoue wasn't ducking everybody, but he's ducking everybody right now, so that's not happening. So that's what it is. Go check out Michael Montero's interviews. They'll be in the comments down below. Does great work there over Montero Unboxing, so go give him a view and go give him a subscribe. Go subscribe to him while you're at it. And let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. Like I say in every video, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.